Wayne Pollicoff.
I'm Wayne Boehm, class of 1955.
Being out here on the field brings a lot of special memories back, doesn't it?
It certainly does. It really does. A lot of good memories, not many bad ones, but a lot of good memories. Not of just football, but of being a part of the Sugar Land Gator family. I didn't realize at the time how big a family it was or would be, but as I've grown older and learned to appreciate other things, having gone to Sugar Land High School means a whole lot to me, I tell you for sure.
What was it like living here back then? Did the town turn out for these things? You guys, local heroes?
Town turned out. The streets were double parked. There was more people at the games than there was in Sugar Land. We didn't realize the greatness that we were a part of. There would be people from Houston, Alvin, you name it, Galveston, wherever. They would be here Friday. Sugar Land shut down on Friday nights. That was just it, period. And even if you were on 4-12 at the sugar refinery, this was the only stand over there, and there was a big wooden press box up at the back. You continually heard the phone ringing. People calling from the refinery won't know what the score was, stuff like that. It was a wonderful place for a teenage boy to grow up in.
So this community was invested because these were their kids, all their kids, and everybody worked together, everybody knew everybody.
Everyone knew everyone, and if you went and done something wrong and somebody saw you, when you got home, someone had called your mom and daddy about 6 times already, telling on you. And you couldn't lie about it because too many different people had called.
So a good place was to put you guys out on the football field.
Yeah, and that was red, yellow, black, and white. Everybody looked out because practically everyone knew everyone, and a whole lot of people were kin to people. I had a grandfather, 5 aunts and uncles, and I can't count how many cousins living here in Sugar Land. So I had to be careful almost what street I walked down. You know, I couldn't hide from nobody.
Tell me what position you played.
I played guard.
Okay. And what some of your most? Tell me again, so I don't talk over the top of you. And also, maybe some of your memorable game or play. You played.
I don't especially have one memorable play. The most memorable game for me myself was we went down to Pearland, and Pearland had some big old boys. I remember the guy I had to block was number 77, and when I stood and looked at him in the face, I was looking at 77. And I don't think that guy got a tackle all night, so I kind of felt good about that ball game. But you know, I was a little bitty guy, and we ran the box formation, and the guards pulled on almost every play. So you didn't have to really be a big head knocker. You just had to be quick and mean and dumb. So you wouldn't worry about hurting yourself. But with Kenneth, you just really had to get in somebody's way. You didn't have to knock them down. Just get in their way long enough, and Kenneth was gone. You know, he was out of there. So you didn't have to work all that hard. I wasn't on the starting lineup until my senior year. So on this field right here, I left a lot of blood and hide from Kenneth dragging me around it because we would play defense against the offense. Probably the B team defense was equal or maybe even a step better than the A team because we scrimmaged against Kenneth 3 days a week, you know. And we had teams that were scoring 77 points on, and they wasn't scoring very many points on us.
That's a good point. That's
Yeah.
a good point. So no animosity, Ken, regular guy?
Listen, let me tell you something. Me. I was not aware of the greatness I was surrounded or a part of. It just, and you didn't have TV. When you listen to radio, you listen for a music station. You would listen for the news. And I just wasn't aware of all the things that Kenneth was accomplishing. And it wasn't until years after I was out of school and working for a living and a family man that I realized what I was a part of. And it just wasn't, there wasn't that much emphasis on it back then. It just, Friday night, get out there and play your best and do your best, and if they beat us, they're just a better team, you know. It was just that kind of thing. It wasn't go out there and hooray for Kenneth. And that wasn't the situation in Sugar Land. But we just went out and did our job. We didn't know, like I said, we didn't know just the greatness we were with. We knew he was good. We knew he was hard to tackle, and we knew he could run fast. But I wasn't aware of the greatness I was about.
You're just having fun.
Having a great deal of fun. Being a teenager in Sugar Land is just indescribable. It was just I'm so fortunate. I'm blessed to have lived in Sugar Land at that time. It was a place it was just close enough to Houston and just far enough away.
And those years obviously were so special because here you are, 50 some odd years later, and you're still together.
Yeah, true. They, we have a reunion every year, and it started out being graduates of Sugar Land High School. Then attrition, a number of people dying every year, and the classes getting older and older. So finally, we made it. If you attended school in Sugar Land, you could come. And boy, there was a whole new generation of people just smiling because they were so happy that they could come to the reunion now. And it's a good thing. My wife graduated from Lamar Consolidated, and they have one every 5 years.
We feel sorry for her, but she did well marrying right.
I married up. There ain't no doubt about that.
Well, I think that's it.
Okie doke.
That was